I tell you that, like, he had a lot to say, you know, just talking down at me, like, you know, like I'm a boy, and he's just schooled me and everything. So I can't wait to get that, put that right as well. And
one of the things that me and my team have stressed out is getting rounds. But like, the reason why we would fight.
Breaking. Daniel Dubois responds to Moses Itauma calling him out. The heavyweight contender speaks with quiet determination, but there's a hint of pressure in his tone. He knows this isn't just talk anymore. The spotlight is burning bright and Moses Itauma is watching.
Daniel Dubois, obviously he's doing his best to get into your head, to intimidate you. Has it worked at all?
None of it. I'm ready for fight. You know, I see him in the ring. I'm ready for him.
Moses Itauma exudes a calm confidence that's hard to ignore. Every word carries weight and precision, showing he's not here to play games. His focus is razor sharp and his presence in the ring feels electric as he prepares for the challenge ahead.
I reckon that worked good for him.
How?
If they're both coming in heavier, that's only going to play to Joyce's favor.
Dubois fires back with a steely confidence, refusing to be rattled by Moses Itauma's warning. He's framing himself as unshakable, the man in control, but you can sense the underlying tension. Every word is measured yet charged, setting the stage for a showdown that feels inevitable.
Pounds, do you think he can go the distance with you? Is that your plan, just to gas him out?
I'm not worried about none of that, you know.
The pressure is mounting for Moses Itauma, but he thrives under it. Every fight becomes a proving ground, and his confidence radiates with every punch. Experts believe his dominance is inevitable, and the buzz around him only grows as he prepares for the fights that will define his career.
It's 5 Moses Itauma inside 5 rounds.
Ooh! That's the clip right there. Can we clip that, please, producer? You think so?
Yeah, I do. And also, Moses Itauma is world champion by the end of next year.
See, I need there's a lot there for me to take in.
Moses Itauma is not just a fighter, he is becoming a symbol for a new generation. The excitement around his potential is palpable, and the anticipation of seeing him take on the professional stage is electric. Every move he makes is closely watched by fans and experts alike.
It is something amazing. It will begin I think at the end of this year or the beginning of next year. Then I have the details. It will be potential for the young generation to have a chance to be professional fighters.
Both fighters understand what is at stake, and the mental chess is as intense as the physical battle. The determination in their eyes tells the story of two athletes ready to test each other. This fight is more than a clash of fists, it is a meeting of wills and ambitions.
AJ understands that also. There's talk of that fight happening now this year, and again it's talk. You've got two fighters that don't need to fight, two fighters that really believe they were the best fighters in the world, that have to come to terms with it mentally. Two fighters that you know, we probably want the fight more than they do. So with these two fighters, it's a choice. It doesn't matter.
Lawrence Oakley praises Moses Itauma for his natural talent and mindset. The young fighter's ability to handle pressure and perform consistently marks him as a star in the making. Observers see a rare combination of skill and intelligence that could make him unstoppable in the division.
Moses, I mean, obviously he's a competitor, he's a rival. He's the young one that's getting a lot of attention and blasting people out. You've just landed in the heavyweights, Lawrence. When you think of Moses Itauma, what do you think of?
I think of pretty much what everyone else is saying. Obviously I've sparred him, I've seen him, and it's not fake. Like, it hasn't come from out of thin air. The guy's actually really good at boxing, I'll be honest with you.
Yep. So
we have to obviously wait and see how he does the rounds, see how it is under pressure of fight nights. But ultimately, from everything that I know of him, he's got a good mindset. And
Anthony Joshua's assessment highlights Moses Itauma's strengths and the crucial role of his team. The young fighter is strategically sharp and technically proficient. Every detail is polished, and his rise is backed by a solid foundation that will make him formidable in the ring.
Great team around him, honestly. And you're only as good as your team, but I think he's got a really good team around him after being in the ring with him and studying him, still studying him now. I think that he's the one to edge it. Probably.
Roy Jones Jr. compares Moses Itauma to a young Mike Tyson, and the excitement is justified. His explosive power and precision make him a nightmare for opponents, and the potential to dominate the division is undeniable. Fans are witnessing the rise of a generational talent.
I like Moses a lot. Moses reminds me of a young Mike Tyson. And what I say that is in the fact that, or in the state that, if you put a guy in front of him that he can hit, he gonna get him out of there. And Dylan White was a guy that he could hit, he got him out of there. So that's the same thing Mike did on his way up. I like that coming from Moses because it gets us excited because we might have another guy that can be almost what Mike Tyson was. That's a beautiful thought right there. He may get better, he may not get there, we don't know. But the fact that we see the potential is exciting to me.
Eddie Hearn's words highlight the careful path Moses Itauma is taking at this stage of his career. At just 20 years old, every decision is crucial, and every fight is a test of skill and maturity. The strategy around him is meticulous, ensuring he grows without unnecessary risk. This calculated approach shows a team that knows how to nurture talent while building a future champion. It is clear that Moses is being prepared not just for victories, but for legacy, and the way he handles these moments will define his trajectory.
Or he might knock him out, I don't know. But personally, at 20, you know, you got to get it right. And Frank, like I said, Frank knows what he's doing. And I think I'd be very surprised if they took that kind of test. Yeah.
Peter Fury's assessment confirms what fans have been saying. Moses Itauma is a rare combination of speed, power, and resilience. He has all the tools to dominate the division, and his confidence in the ring only adds to his aura. While he hasn't faced elite opposition yet, the early signs point to a fighter capable of reaching the very top. Every fight builds his experience, and every victory sharpens his instincts. Observers are watching closely as this young talent begins to carve out a path that could lead to historic success in the heavyweight division.
Fabulous young talent. He's got speed, he's got power, he's tough, he's game. He ticks all the boxes so far. So let's see. Again, he's young. You know, he's not really been tested because what he's doing to these opponents. So let's see, it's early days, but big future for him.
Tyson Fury makes it clear that Moses Itauma represents the future of heavyweight boxing. His youth, energy, and hunger make him a serious threat to the older generation. He is fearless and relentless, and every veteran in the division will have to respect his rise. This is the moment where experience meets explosive talent, and Moses is poised to prove that age is just a number, and the heavyweight landscape is ready for a new ruler.
Boxing is a young man's game. Like I told Vladimir Klitschko when he was 37. Boxing's a young man's game and it waits for nobody. So here's the opinion, you've heard it here first. Moses Itauma will wreck all them old men out of the division. Usyk, AJ, Miller, whoever there is who's old, Zhang, whoever else there is, Luis Ortiz, all these big names of the past are all a spent force. And even the world champion now, if they took my belts and give them to Usyk, Moses will wreck him. Because he's a young man versus an old man. An old man can't mess with young men.
Adam Smith's analysis shows the potential and limitations of Moses Itauma at this stage. While he has the skills to dominate much of the heavyweight division, the elite fighters are still a step ahead. Every fight builds experience and sharpens his abilities, and the anticipation of seeing him face the top contenders is growing. Fans can sense that the young fighter is on a trajectory to challenge the very best. The excitement lies in watching him learn, adapt, and prepare for the battles that will truly define his legacy.
When is he ready? I think he could beat most heavyweights in the world, with the exception possibly of Usyk and maybe Dubois, possibly AJ. The top 3 or 4, he's not ready for them yet. Could he beat them tomorrow?
Johnny Nelson critiques Daniel Dubois' mental approach, highlighting the challenges he faces outside the ring. Strength in the ring is not enough when personal dynamics and confidence are tested. Dubois may have raw talent, but the pressures of elite competition expose weaknesses that cannot be ignored. Mental fortitude is as critical as physical power, and the fight against Moses Itauma will reveal who is truly ready for the big stage. Observers are eager to see if Dubois can rise above these challenges or if they will hold him back.
but when you get to elite level, you can't get away with it. I don't think Daniel has the capability, strength in regards to talking to his dad or standing up to his dad or standing up to that setup. I don't think he has the strength to do that, and which is why it will always hold him back. You got to look. This is personal business, so I don't know the ins and outs of it. Caroline, she, as far as I know, she doesn't work with her dad. There must be a reason for that.
Daniel Dubois is trying to assert control over the narrative with confident words, but underneath the surface, there is an unmistakable awareness of the challenge he is stepping into. His excitement is genuine, but it carries the weight of anticipation and scrutiny from the fans and experts who have been watching Moses Itauma rise with relentless precision. Every statement he makes signals readiness and determination to prove himself, yet it also shows that he understands the magnitude of the fight ahead. This is not just about skill, it is about composure under pressure and delivering when expectations are at their peak.
So, Daniel, you're in the office for a meeting. Is there some fight news coming soon?
Yeah, big news announcing soon. So, you know, I'll let these guys talk about it, but I'm going to be well up for it and we're coming back.
Frank and Sam were excited for Daniel's return?
I'm more excited by his t-shirt.
Yeah.
Big news. It's going to be a tough fight, good fight, quality fight. Everybody's going to love it when they hear it. It's a big fight.
Yeah.
Daniel, you're excited?
No, I'm 100% ready to go.
Moses Itauma demonstrates maturity beyond his years with an approach that is both measured and fearless. He is not looking for early glory, but rather for the steady accumulation of success through discipline and strategy. His confidence comes from preparation and understanding the nuances of the fight game. He is aware that rushing or underestimating his opponent could be disastrous, and his words reflect a calm acceptance of whatever the fight demands. This mental clarity combined with physical readiness sets him apart from many young fighters who rely solely on power. Itauma is building a reputation as a fighter who can adapt, endure, and execute with precision under any circumstance.
Like, I'm prepared to go for 10 rounds. If it goes that, it goes that. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But like these fights that I'm going into, I'm not going into them thinking I'm going to knock him out in the first or second round. I'm going in.
Daniel Dubois is trying to project aggression and dominance, yet there is a sense of urgency in his declaration that reveals the pressure he feels to respond to criticism. He wants to silence doubters and prove that he is willing to face anyone in the heavyweight division. His words carry a mix of bravado and determination, and they show a fighter who is aware of public perception and eager to take control of the narrative. The fight against Moses Itauma is not just a physical challenge, it is a battle of reputations and mental strength. Dubois is preparing to meet that challenge head-on while managing the expectations and scrutiny that come with being a top contender.
I heard a lot of people saying that after the Parker thing, that I'm ducking people, but right now I just want to deck someone.
So you'll have any one of those names right now?
Hey?
I said you'll have any of those names right now?
Line them up for me, I want them.
As the buildup reaches its peak, the clash between Moses Itauma and Daniel Dubois promises to be one of the most compelling heavyweight showdowns in recent memory. Every comment, every analysis, every prediction has built a narrative of tension, skill, and raw ambition. Moses brings a calm, yet dangerous precision to the ring. His youth, hunger, and technical ability make him a fighter who can dismantle. The mental game will be as crucial as the physical one, with both fighters aware that a single mistake could turn the tide. The fight is not just about winning, it is about legacy and establishing dominance in a heavyweight landscape that is hungry for a new star. Fans can expect an explosive encounter full of strategy, aggression, and moments that could define careers. Whoever shows greater composure and who can impose their style